Most people don't need a perfect leader. They just need someone who listens. Welcome back to the Rest Stop. It's Tuesday of week 5, and today we look at a skill that rebuilds trust faster than any announcement, policy, or committee can. Listening. Not hearing, not waiting for your turn to talk, not crafting the perfect reply, but listening. Because here's a truth that every program, every booster club, every rehearsal room eventually learns. People don't quit programs. They quit feeling unheard. So many conflicts in school arts programs come down to someone feeling like they weren't included. They weren't considered, they weren't valued, or they just weren't understood. When people feel ignored, they either shut down or they get loud. Not because they're difficult, but because they're hurting. It's hard to solve a problem when the person holding the problem doesn't feel safe enough to tell you the real story behind it. Listening changes that. When you truly listen, you tell people your experience matters. Your voice is welcome here. You don't have to shout to be heard. And you are not an interruption. Listening is not passive. Listening is leadership. It resets the temperature of the room. It de-escalates conflict. It disarms anxiety. It allows for clarity. When a leader listens, the entire program breathes a little easier. Here's your challenge for today. And it might change someone's week in the process. Ask one person, how are things really going? Then don't interrupt. Let them finish. Let them meander. Let them untangle their thoughts without rushing. Let them feel what they need to feel. You're not fixing, you're not defending, you're not planning the next step. You are listening, because listening builds trust, whether you agree with them or not. And this is important. You can listen without endorsing. You can validate without obeying. You can empathize without surrendering. Listening doesn't make you weak. Listening makes you wise. It helps you understand what's actually going on. It helps you understand where the real pressure is, or what history you walked into, and where your culture still needs healing. When people feel heard, they soften. They open up, they engage, and they begin to trust the shift you're working so hard to sustain. I see the leaders who are tired of being the complaint department. I see the directors who feel overwhelmed by constant questions. I see the boosters who get caught in the crossfire. I see the parents who want to help but feel invisible, and I see the students who wish that adults would slow down long enough to hear them. This one's for you. You deserve to be heard too. And here's the beautiful twist. When you listen to others, people start to listen to you. Listening is reciprocal. It teaches the room how to treat you. Communication built week 2. Our tone deepened week 3. Governance aligned week 4. But in week 5, this quiet season where the rebuild settles, listening becomes the glue. Listening catches drift early. It keeps problems small. It builds emotional safety. It strengthens volunteer culture. Listening makes governance humane, and it protects the alignment that you've worked so hard to create. When people feel heard, they stay. And when they stay, the culture stabilizes. So today, carry this with you. Listening isn't what you do after the work. Listening is the work. You don't have to fix everything today. You don't have to solve everyone's frustration. You just have to be the leader who listens. Tomorrow, we move into governance, keeping structure flexible, because strong systems should adapt to the people they serve. But for now, let someone talk, give them space, and build trust the quiet way. Because together, we are rebuilding culture. One morning, one open ear, and one rest stop at a time.